Hey, thank you so much for choosing us on this Tuesday. We're coming to you live on SABC3 and all of our online friends. You can stream on TrendingSA.tv. So for the next hour, what we're going to be doing is unpacking all of the hashtags that got you tagging, that got you posting, that got you RTing, that got you liking. It is a lituation. So first, let me introduce you to my hashtag fine people from South Africa squad. On my left, she is, oh babes, what my jokes. She is our golden bone. She is, oh sisters, what my Tuesday column. She is Nina Hasty.
Hi. Hi. My name is Lucas. I am Spider.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's me.
Do you wake up like that, baby?
Yeah.
Who took that picture of you in the bed?
Me. I took it like, you know, one of those where when you're trying not to, hello, when you're trying not to look like you take the photo yourself and you're just like there.
Do you remember there was a trend, babe caught me sleeping?
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I was, exactly.
Oh, you took your own picture?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Babe caught me sleeping.
Fully made up.
Crazy. On my right, she is a columnist. She has all the files. And when you think she's lost some files, more files. She's our straight shooter. She's Ms. Goody Roberts.
Touch my body.
The fine person from South Africa.
Fine people of South Africa. I like that suit look.
Yeah.
That kind of masculine
You look like you
vibe.
have a tender vibe about you.
Nah, not a single 10. I never will get one either.
No, like you are tender. Love it,
Thank
TLC.
you. Oh, thank you. Don't touch me.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
Hello, you're supposed to attempt.
Oh,
Sis.
should I attempt?
Next to her is our favorite doctor who attempts to touch and whose clothing makes you all crazy. I see how you tweet us. I see it. Dr. Musa Mtombeni.
Thank you. I was forced into doing this, by the way.
Who wasn't?
Oh, true. That is also
Who
true.
took that photo at the top right?
The top right. I think that's a Nina.
Yeah.
Nina
Yeah, but
Hasty.
none of you are saying that that was my balcony.
Oh, okay.
Both times. I was just
Okay,
waiting.
Okay, fine.
And I, take that down, thank you. And I am your Madam Speaker. They call me Babi Mulu.
Yeah, boy. Yes. Fitness.
I know, it's the fitness.
That is correct. Now, I loved every picture scrolling through this hashtag, really, like, Libatle, Batubamzanzi. Ha, you are so good looking. You too can share your fine pics using the hashtag Fine People from South Africa on Twitter, and make sure to use the hashtag #on3. So let's get straight into it. Musa, my darling, let's start with you.
Starting things off with Spotify, and of course the hashtag Spotify South Africa was top of my trends today, and it seems as if South Africans are very excited about having another digital music service that's making its way for us to stream our music from all over the world. And of course more African artists can now get their music uploaded onto the streaming service, so it's a win-win situation. I'll be going through some of those thoughts a little bit later.
I love it. I like it a lot. Sis Goody, what do you have to say for us today?
Well, off the back of International Women's Day last week, we thought since we're still in the month of March, why not invite an incredibly brave woman who has survived rape, depression, emotional and mental abuse at the hands of a blesser. And all this was jotted down in her book, her novel called A Bear. Jackie Phamotse will be joining us for our segment called In Other News. You definitely don't want to miss this one.
Brilliant. I'm really looking forward to having that story.
I want to hear about the healing and the purpose for the book.
Absolutely. All right, Nina, what's on your feeds?
Well, you know, it's my job. So I'm about the Lallery Paparala. All right, so I think...
Paparala?
Paparala is her new name. Just made it up. There's going to be a lot of really hectic stuff that we're going to be talking about and really deep and meaningful stuff. So I'm just going to lighten it up a little bit. I'm going to laugh and inject a little bit of polony into your sandwiches. I'm joking. Just some laughter into tonight's segment of LOL Tuesday.
Okay, so there are officially 9 days left until the South African Film and Television Awards.
Yes.
And so we thought it would be fitting that tonight's guest be from the National Film and Video Foundation. Now, she has done a lot since taking office as CEO of the NFVF. Ladies and gentlemen, the eminent Zama Mkosi will be joining us in studio tonight. Remember, if you want us to read your questions live on air for either of our guests tonight, all you have to do is follow us on @TrendingSA on 3 on Twitter and TrendingSA on Facebook and Instagram. Post your questions, and my lovely friends and I will be back after this, darlings. We're back. back, and you're still tuned in to Trending SA right here on SABC3, and online we're on TrendingSA.tv. So, you know, we try as much as we can to RT and like some of the things that you say to us on social media, and every now and then something in particular sparks our interest, and we show it to everybody on the TV screens, like these that Musa is going to show you now.
Yes, we like hearing what you have to say, so please make it happen on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever it is. It gives us life. So let's take a look at what you're saying. Oh, this is cute. I don't even know what it's saying yet, but this is wonderful. Fine people of the
Yes, you're beautiful.
I agree. Look
What
at this.
a beautiful family.
So happy, eh?
Guys!
They're
You can
so
see this one
beautiful.
passed, his marks came out, they're just happy.
And that one's a standard 5 prefix.
This
So
one,
grade
right.
7.
Yo,
excellence
One
right
at the
there.
top returned her library books on time.
You know,
Definitely.
everyone is so happy. We love it. Let's check out another. That was from Ruth, by the way. And this one here from Temba saying that Ish when Trending SA touches your body, your mind, to your soul.
I love it!
Yeah, so you know what you need to do, man. It's Star on 3, and of course you know where to find us. Trending SA on 3 on Twitter, and of course Trending SA on Facebook as well as Instagram. It really is just that simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Musa,
Yes, darling.
can I interrupt you?
Well, you already did.
Okay. Just asking for
Thanks,
permission. Just permission. I just came across this thing, this hashtag on the internet.
Okay.
Okay, so it's hashtag lie like my friend Lasizwe, but that's not the hashtag. The hashtag is lie like Lasizwe, but he's my friend. So the memes are everything, guys. The premise of the hashtag is basically the same as like the Bonang's Girls with Vineyards. Remember that little lie in December? Anyway, can I show you a few of the funny tweets on the hashtag lie like Lasizwe? But I don't believe them. Hashtags. There are chairs at Table Mountain. Hashtag lie like Lasizwe. Andrina 47 says, I went to school with Casper. He was very brilliant, especially in grade 12. Lie like Lasizwe. 2018, Africa says, I used to watch Bruno Mars act on backstage before he became a singer.
But that is true. Look
Yeah,
at
okay.
him.
That's not a
He
lie.
was
That's not
there.
a lie. That is
24K
not-
magic.
Yeah.
And then, Joey MacG says, I bought the land, darling.
Baby, my man, it's nice. We are laughing, blah, blah, blah. What's this all about?
Okay, so basically this is what happens, right? Lasizwe apparently had been telling the press that he bought his first apartment, the one that
I
he lives
remember
at in Sandton, right? Then he even posted pictures of the apartment all over social media, but then news broke out today that his big sister, Mrs. Kanyimbao, outed his brother for lying, and that the apartment that he lives in is actually a rental and it's not bought. Whoops. Then Twitter caught wind of the story, and the rest is a lie.
She outed her own brother.
Fam, listen, all I say is, as long as you're trending, babes, and we're talking about you, what the problem is.
So whose house is it?
Cash me outside, how about it?
I don't
Yeah.
I'm still compelling you. I'm not even giving you an answer.
I'm catching feelings because I was so happy for him. You know, as a 21-year-old myself, I just was so inspired by him buying this house.
As a mother of 3, I really can relate to everything that you're saying.
yeah.
Wow, guys. So, Kaloku, you know it's difficult in Joburg because peer pressure. Forgive the young guy.
It is a lot of peer pressure, and I feel that as young people in Africa, we need to.
Stop lying.
You're a bad liar. You're so bad at lying. Oh, listen, are you wearing that Steve Compella shirt on purpose?
Yes. So that I can.
All right, everyone,
I'm
calm
just
down. Let's
asking.
get back to
I just want to eat some more. I just want to eat some more.
Everyone, calm down.
I love you.
Let's get back to some
right.
more of your stories.
Right,
And the
yes,
picnic.
first up on my trends today was Spotify South Africa. That was the hashtag, and it was spamming my timeline through and through. The largest streaming service in the world has gone viral here in South Africa after the announcement that the app has landed on Mzansi shores. Now, after 10 years since the Swedish app has been on the market, this marks the first time that Spotify is actually on the African continent. So we love that. Now, to officially welcome Spotify SA, the rapper French Montana went out and sent this message.
What up, South Africa? It's your boy French Montana, and I heard Spotify is now available in South Africa. Congratulations, Spotify.
That's what he probably says.
Is that his sound effect? I feel like that's Cardi B's sound effect.
No.
I don't know if he can also do it.
It's definitely his. It's when you don't know what to say in a rap song anymore, you just go, talking, Hashtag Spotify South Africa then continue to trend throughout the day. And of course, social media people as well as some of our local musicians, the likes of Kayam Teta as well as Timo ODV, decided that they wanted to share their excitement in these tweets, saying, yo guys, listen, word on the street, Spotify has launched in South Africa. Download the app here, spotify.com, and let's begin the streaming. And of course, Timo ODV jumped in on this as well, saying Spotify just launched in South Africa. Hit me up with the follow, Spotify South Africa.
You know those are paid for tweets, right?
Of
I'm
course.
just saying hashtag. And also datum is full. Thank you.
Thank you. It is quite expensive. And then, of course, Phil Mpela decided to give us a price breakdown as to how much it's going to cost you to subscribe to this app if you're interested. And this is how much it is. 59.99 gets you Spotify South Africa. What you're paying for is the ultimate Spotify experience. Uninterrupted, ad-free listening, 35 million songs, playlists, and all that sort of thing. And then, of course, it goes on and on and on and on and on. But not everyone.
But does it go on and on and on?
Higher, babes. You need to take it there.
On
No, higher, babes.
and on.
Like this. Did you hear that? Thank you. All right. Well, not everyone was easily swayed by the excitement of Spotify, and these peeps were not budging. Take a look at what they had to say about this. Malume, share a part saying that, Yasi, we're still complaining about data, and now someone wants to rob us 60 rand. Never. Fagaza and Toxic will do. Thank you.
How?
I'm not going to say what those are, but the people that know. Right, so this one here from The Life of Stanza. Say, it's fine, we have Fagaza. I'm sure you can see the theme here. You guys can go back to where you come from, Spotify South Africa. And this one coming through from Gregor Walker, saying, Spotify South Africa is nothing that you can't get from Apple Music. It's not any cheaper either. No student discounts, no family plans. So why the hype?
Family plan.
South Africa. Yeah, tanda my family plan. Anyway, that's what was going on in terms of Spotify in South Africa today. Moving on to other things. Hashtag I'm walking towards popped up on my feeds under this thread. Of course, the tubes were sharing all kinds of positive things that they're walking and working towards. This one coming through from Katle Khomabe, and this is what they had to say about that. I am walking and working towards swerving away from all the negativity, drama, forcing myself on anyone, and gossip, as well as towards love, self-improvement, self-investment, gratitude, as well as positivity.
Love that.
But of course, you know, you can't have positivity without negativity. And of course, the tweets then went on and took a sharp turn with this very progressive thread and went this way, talking about Dlamini Shaw HQ, and this is what they had to say about this. I am walking and working towards donating eyebrows for those who don't have, like Daniel Marvin.
Leave Daniel Marvin alone. Come on, come on.
I can actually be this meme as well. Laughs in XXL eyebrows. Thick and full. Okay, now I can't read what's written there, so I have to put these back on. Soon thereafter, funny responses kept on coming. Let's check them out. Gerald rather, saying, I am walking and working towards using my DMs efficiently. Another one coming through from STZ, a blog, saying I'm walking and working towards getting recognition from my crush. When your crush says she likes bad boys.
Thug life.
That's right. So let's keep the thread going into 2018. We're only 3 months in, so let's do the right thing. On 3. Now, just as a note, I said that because I honestly keep saying walking.
Yeah.
And I'm now going to work and walk to my chair. Thank you. Yeah.
It's like when Somizi hosted that award show and he started lanzering himself before people on Black Twitter could get to him, right? Exactly. Well done. Dr. Musa. Now, you know
What is his name?
Were you gonna?
Walk it, girl. No.
What is my name?
We don't know.
Okay, thanks. Just needed to confirm.
Now, guys,
What's happening?
sometimes life is really unfair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes life is hard. Like, have you ever lent a dress to a very good friend of yours, for example? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a beautiful dress and it's your dress.
Yeah.
And then you lend it to them, and then they go to the event, and then post pictures, and they get so many likes. And then, but like, before you posted pictures in the dress, ne? $1 likes. Like, it's really unfair sometimes how life can do that to you, you know? And for me, I think these are the moments in life that like can really make you feel like the powers that be, have forsaken you, you know? And no one else is going through this thing but you.
Yeah.
And then social
Preach it,
media
sister.
steps in.
Amen.
Okay? Because Twitter came in today to
Hallelujah.
save the day. I came across across this hashtag, and I don't know about you, Vazalani, but it really changed my life.
Preach!
It really changed my life. All right. So it's called hashtag betrayal is when.
That's okay.
Yes.
So it popped up on my timeline. People were sharing their own moments of when, you know, betrayal just comes and in your face like a warm clap. Take a look at some of these under the hashtag. Betrayal is when your sibling eats your leftover food that you were planning on eating.
Okay. You know, this happened to my sister. She went on a date, right? And then she got the leftovers. And then because she didn't want to eat all the food in front of the man, right?
Yeah,
So obviously she packed it and she's like, sorry, can I just take this home?
Yeah.
And then when she got home and she opened it, it was an actual dog bone. It wasn't her leftovers.
I mean, this
It was
is the
just-
work
it was
of
actual
evil. Betrayal, left, right, and center. Let's have a look at some more. Betrayal. Betrayal is when your friends say they don't have plans tonight, but then you see them on Snapchat later having the time of their lives. Betrayal! Betrayal! Dumi says betrayal is when your mom doesn't want to pay back the money she borrowed because you're under her roof. Betrayal.
Oh, you're her child.
Oh! Betrayal is when you get a message saying you won 100,000 Rand with Omo, but you use sunlight. Betrayal!
I love that meme.
Betrayal. Betrayal is when you pretend to be on the phone to avoid someone and then the phone rings while it's on your ear. Betrayal. Betrayal is when I tell you who is speaking about you and you go tell them I told you. Just know I'm never telling you anything ever again. The original cookie. Oh, says Wendy, that hair. Okay.
Oh my
God. Betrayal is when you plug in your phone to charge the whole night. And you wake up in the morning and you realize you didn't plug that charger in properly. Betrayal.
It's my worst. It's my worst. It's my
You
worst.
are not alone. You are not alone. I mean, around this table, there must be some betrayal.
When you are looking fine and you're thinking that you are the hottest thing and you're walking, maintaining your just a straight face and you're mincing and people are watching you and you fall flat on your face.
Betrayal, the floor, the ground, the gravel has betrayed you.
The wig comes off as well.
Oh man, I know this betrayal life.
Tell us.
I know it.
Tell us.
Betrayal is when I send you a DM and then you go into the timeline and say, who are you in my DMs? Oh!
Betrayal!
Betrayal is when you borrow Cooley Roberts' eyelashes and then they look nice on her, but then when you put them on, everyone's like, why you look like a drag?
Because yours are already long when I'm on.
Okay.
You don't need them.
Keep sending us those tweets, okay? Hashtag betrayal is when, and we may put them live on your television screens. We need a moment just to just sing a song for us, please. We'll be right back. This is TrendingSA on.
Tell me about that work. When you walk a line. I'm in the cafe, drive me a dessert.
all of you in particular. Welcome back.
I like your land in particular.
What?
I mean, that's just, it's too soon.
Oh,
not now.
Sorry. No.
Sure.
Someone said that to me. Someone
Really?
said that
Oh,
to me.
that's
Yeah.
Oh, no, we understand now.
The men's waist.
Trending essay on SABC3. We are live tonight, so we're seeing your tweets, and we've got loads of tweets on standby right now, I believe. Let's have a look at them. Keshab says, Dear Trending Essay on 3, how many times should I warn you not to talk about my eyebrows on TV?
It's Daniel.
Now, the whole neighborhood is laughing at me. Next week, I'm coming to studio uninvited and will spank all of you. Come on, Daniel, please spank us.
Oh, Daniel, no.
You know we like
I was
that,
defending
Daniel.
you. They must not take the piss out of your eyebrows. There's nothing wrong with it.
I have lost all ability to can. So sometimes we also just cannot. I'm leaving the country. Thank you very much for all of your tweets, all of your yummy memes. We love to get them. Use the hashtag #on3. Let's talk about our next guest. In the segment called In Other News.
Her second book, Bear, has been out for just under a year and still flying off the shelves because of its subject matter about the world of transactional sex, sugar daddies, and the brewing underworld of relationships between blesser and blessee. And to talk to us about her new release, the author, Jackie Phamotse, joins us to tell us more about what it's like to write, publish, and distribute her book. And she'll also talk to us about healing. Welcome, Siswethu. Welcome, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie, baby. And so we want to use all of the time to talk to you, because this book is unbelievable. And I've spoken to you quite in depth on various platforms, but we all have questions about Bear.
Tell us about Bear, Mtasekai. The book talks about the toxic underworld of being a blessee, and part of the book is your own story. Can you tell us how you got involved in that part of the world?
Basically, I just dated a person who was wealthy, and they introduced me to certain things in life. I mean, I speak about the dynamics of the hockey club, the abuse.
What is a hockey club?
Hockey.
What is it like?
I played hockey at school.
I played hockey. I was called a black.
It's not that hockey. It's not that hockey. It's like a private society for wealthy people who have lots of money, and they lure girls in and young boys.
Okay.
They lure you guys in, and then they introduce you to a life where they travel with you, they sleep with you in a way they want to, they buy you things, and it's like a lavish society that exposes young girls to a lot of money.
Wow. Is it their money or is it the men's money?
No, it's the men's money.
But it's all transactional.
It's all
is the point. So you have sex with people, and then you get treated to this lavish life.
Yeah, hashtag Dubai, hashtag Mauritius, all of that.
Sure.
Private jets.
So is that the lure? The lure is the money, the element of safety, school fees, university fees, or whatever the case may be. So basically, I will sort you out financially, and this is the rest that comes with it. Is that what's luring them? How does it work?
How they get in, the girls, you would find that a socialite or a slave queen, a person who has a huge following, would be asked to come, invited by a pimp. We all know Stanton pimps. There's female pimps and male pimps.
Yep.
They would inbox or email or say, girl, I've got a rich person who comes from Dubai, who comes from wherever, or a rich person in South Africa. This is their offer. They've got 100,000 for you, or do you want a holiday? But these are the terms. They want you to come sleep with them for this weekend, or travel with them, or go to an event with them. And you are free to negotiate, right? So others negotiate G-Wagons.
Sure.
Other negotiates Dubai. Others negotiate.
I'm just like, who drives a G-Wagon? Who drives a G-Wagon?
So it's about what money can buy you and how much you're willing to sell yourself for.
I'm more interested in how they made their money. I wish that they could give me their business plans as opposed to their,
other plans.
But so you were sucked into this world.
Absolutely.
And you were treated to all of this lavishness.
Yeah.
But it went wrong.
It went horribly wrong because at some point, I've got a history with men in general.
Okay.
But at some point, the man that I was dating became extremely abusive, and he orchestrated an illegal abortion on me. And he put something in my tea, and I slept. And when I woke up, I was in ICU at a Mediclinic Morningside, and they had lasered me. You know, and till today I struggle to have babies because of that. So maybe good doctor, maybe you can advise on that. But he did that, and on top of many other sexual things that are very cult-like that he did, and it's been difficult to recover from that for a long, long time.
Let's talk about growing up.
Yeah.
What were your relationships like when you were much younger?
My relationships were bad because of where I come from. I come from a very strict foundation. My dad was in the military and he was extremely strict. So I saw men in a different light, that they have to be controlling, they have to be powerful. I think I also attract men like that who are extremely powerful. It's just in my aura. I think it's one of those things. Well, I like it about me because I choose the nice one. But it was always kind of bad. It was like a circle of bad people, to a point where I dated a lot and never loved many people, until I got to the actual rape that happened in 2007, where just things went bad, went left. And I think you guys know, I got raped, gang raped by one of our South African political influencers, and things went bad. They really went bad.
Let's talk about that. You mentioned this, and it has made, you know, headlines, the fact that this person is in politics. Has this person tried to reach out to you and communicate with you in any way?
Reaching out is an understatement. They tried to kill me for 4 months. I moved from safe house to safe house. The apartment that I lived in, they shot it 7 times after I left, like 30 minutes. There were gunshots throughout my apartment. And I had to leave the country at some point for a little bit so that I calmed down and get back to myself. So I can fight this thing, the system that we call freedom in our country, that's not really for us. So they did a lot. I mean, there's a time where they slashed my car completely. They drove me in an alley where he had his people tell me that if you don't keep quiet, we will kill you. There were like 4 or 5 cars behind me, literally car chasing I was driving from Pretoria all the way to Monte Casino, all the way to Parkmore Sandton, until they drove me in the alley and they told me, well, if you stop speaking about this, then we will stop. And I found myself living in and out of places because I cannot be safe in my own country, you know. So here am I today.
Has it stopped?
It has subsided, but you never know with these people, can't trust them.
So why write the book?
Oh, yes. I wrote this book to help the next girl. You know, it was me voicing out issues that our country is facing, all the social ills. There's so many people that are struggling with mental health. They're struggling with how to overcome abuse and sexual assault in workplaces or outside or in relationships. And it was also to say, I'll be your voice if you don't have a voice wherever you are. I'll speak for you. I'll fight for you. I'll find ways in our justice system to make sure that you're okay, because I was not okay. So I'll be that voice. And I've carried that burden for a very long time. And I'm still carrying it because I am honored to even be able to fight this battle and have people who do support me all the time.
I want to know, we've run out of time, but what is the ultimate goal? What is the ultimate idea for you that through this work will happen for young South African women?
I think the ultimate goal is to see women really stand up for themselves and come out and say, you're not going to continue doing this to me. You know, Jackie has fought. We'll keep on fighting because it has to become a voice to others. It has to help. It has to heal. It has to educate them. You know, young girls love free things, and we cannot expect free things all the time. They come at a price. There's nothing like a free lunch. No.
Sure.
No. Jackie, you come across as somebody who has a bit of a sense of humor as well. Okay.
Yes.
So will you join us for some jokes?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Good plan. Jackie Phamotse, everybody. And you can find the book there in stores. All right. It is, as Nina said, time for Lol Tuesday.
Okay, thanks, Boo. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Guys, hi. There are other people? Hi. What's happening? Are you going to jump up here first?
Oh, am I?
Yeah, it's you.
Okay.
It's
I
you.
thought you were going to tell us about what we're doing.
Okay, this is
but
what we're going to do. So I just had to get her out of the seat so I could talk, you know. All right, so this week's Lol Tuesday is inspired by all the dads who like to tell very dry and usually awkward jokes that tend to land flat, like this little one that I just said. Anyway, everyone loves a good, bad dad joke. So I thought we should host our very own TrendingSA dad joke battle. Now, how it's going to work is there are 2 rounds. First, Kuli and Pabi. Okay, there's Pabi, there's Kuli, right? There's Pabi. They are going to battle each other line for line. Then each person has 1 dad joke to tell, and the first person to laugh loses. Are we all clear with the rules, Musa?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You get it? You get it?
I'm
You get
ready
it?
to
Pabi,
do it.
you get it. You're going to tell Siskuli a joke. Siskuli, you're going to tell Pabi a joke. Whoever laughs first is the loser.
Right.
All right.
Who must go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, right, listening. Everyone's attention. Right. How do you make holy water?
I don't know.
You boil the hell out of it.
Jackie, whose team are you on?
No.
Can I go now? Can I go now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time did the man go to the dentist?
I don't know.
2:30.
This is choose my
2:30. 2:30.
That's really funny.
Who wins?
No, wait, do you want to go another round? 'Cause
No,
that
I don't
wasn't
want
really
to-
clear. That wasn't really clear.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
All right.
I need another joke.
A ham sandwich walks into the bar and orders a beer. The bartender says,
She's out! She's out! She's out! I win! Thank you! Thank you!
Okay, Musa, are you ready? For this day.
sorry,
Yes.
we don't serve food here. Because he's a sandwich.
She's really bad at this, guys. She's really bad at this. Are you ready? Are you ready, Musa?
Right, sorry, Siskuli, can I get my space,
I
please?
apologize.
All I want is my space. I don't ask
Thank
for a
you.
lot. Thank you. All right.
All right, thank you.
Nina, you can go first. Ladies first.
Okay. All right, are you ready? Okay, so why do chicken coops only have 2 doors?
Why?
Because if they had 4, it would be a sedan. Because it's a chicken coop, like a bay coop, but
Okay.
it's
Can I go now?
yeah.
2 peanuts are walking down the road. And one got assaulted. Is that a...
We
Okay.
need another round.
Okay, I'll go on. Okay. What do you call a Mexican who has lost his car? Carlos.
Okay. All right, I've got one. Did you know that French fries aren't from France because you put them in grease?
That was great. Okay, can we sit down on our own?
Do you know why they're called
Good.
French fries?
Why are they
Because of the format, the cutting. It's not the
Yes,
country.
they are French. They're Julienne.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's a mom response
Okay,
to a
sorry.
dad joke. We're going to take a very quick break as we move around in circles and chairs. When we get back, Zaman Ngozi joins us, so make sure you send any questions you have for her. On 3.
Daddy, oh, make me dance. Star boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
I got the love that's like she sings some. be a piece for every one of us. We all need
Stand up with a momo. Shalalas.
Wow, betrayal is when. Betrayal is when. Hello and welcome back to Trending SA on SABC3. We're also online on TrendingSA.tv. Thank you for all of the love. I mean, look how devoted we are to taking selfies, that we need your love. So keep sending it to us with the hashtag #on3. I'm the same.
How amazing was that interview?
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal.
Amazing.
I was,
The strength of the South African
it takes
women.
a lot for me to be speechless in a situation. I'm absolutely breathtaking.
The fact that she's speaking up
It's
and she
phenomenal.
could be killed.
But you've got to read the book. You've absolutely got to read the book. Can we move on to tonight's
Yes, this one.
esteemed guest?
Yes, this one.
All right, this is an accomplished media pioneer. She has been the CEO of the National Film and Video Foundation, the NFVF, since March 2012. She's an admitted attorney and has practiced media and entertainment law, but her love for film and television emanated from her love for creativity. She was once quoted as saying that her passion for film wasn't just sparked at one moment. It rather happened in progression in terms of what she was exposed to and what the opportunities were that were presented to her. Social development has always been at the core of her work, even taking up the executive position for Heartlines, which dealt with social issues in South Africa. She was an executive producer on the TV series Hopeful, which was nominated for an Emmy Award for Best TV Series. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your guest for tonight right here on Trending SA, the amazing Zama Mgosi.
a city of justice, a city of love.
First of all, outfit on fleek, fleecation.
That is so kind of you.
You're very,
you
very
can't believe
cute
the
today.
time of night, and you guys are dressed as if it's the 24th of March and it's the night of the awards already.
Promo.
We
you look
cannot
amazing.
wait for the awards.
We cannot wait for you to go and accept your stuff.
Yes,
Let's be specific there.
Welcome to our show.
Thank
Let's
you
talk
very
a little
much.
bit about the National Film and Video Foundation. For anyone who isn't aware, what does the NFVF do?
The NFVF is an agency of the Department of Arts and Culture, and our key mandate is to promote and develop South African film. So we do everything in the film value chain, from funding students that want to study film, all the way through to funding development of production and also funding the making of films. And we're the ones that go to South Africa as well as all over the world and tell the world that South African film industry is open for business.
How did you, an admitted attorney, get into the creative and business side of film and television?
Well, you know what? I'm very inspired and energized by creativity. I mean, just this evening alone, I came in, it's way past my bedtime, but you know what? Since coming in, the energy has just come back simply because I'm in the midst of such amazing creative people. And I think what sparked the interest for me is I wanted to make sure that all of these passionate and creative people, they make a living, a decent living out of what they do. Because for the longest of time, the creative industry is considered as a by the way, a nice to have, you know, just a hobby. But beyond that, we all need to put food on our kids' table, and we don't have to do that by doing something that we're not passionate about.
100%.
Now, before this job, you were an entertainment lawyer, worked with major record labels and all that sort of thing. What did that experience prepare you for? And how was that experience?
You know, when that experience when I was a young lawyer, we had the privilege of working in entertainment law, which is something that I thoroughly enjoyed. I made a lot of mistakes. But you know what? It's these mistakes that really shape who you are. And I'm so grateful for that time that it seemed now that I look back like as if I was just fumbling away and I didn't know what I was doing. And yet I was just learning all of these life experiences and making connections with these amazing people throughout the industry, which has really, I think, empowered me to be able to carry the position that I'm in, I think, with greater intelligence than if I hadn't made those mistakes early on in my career.
Absolutely. I mean, we value failure because it really isn't actually failure. It's just an opportunity, isn't it?
Absolutely, mistakes are overrated.
So, since you came into play with the NFEF as the position of CEO,
yes,
have you seen the growth and the change of the South African film and television industry itself since your involvement in this space?
Absolutely, and it's really been quite an honor to be at the helm of an organization at the time when the South African film industry was going through its growth spurt. I think it wasn't by chance. I think there was a lot that we certainly contributed to as the NFEF. One of the key things that we did was we decided to dedicate funding towards women filmmakers. We knew that transformation was necessary, and you know what, if you invest in one woman, you invest in a nation. So we said we are going to dedicate funding to women filmmakers. Secondly, we're going to dedicate funding to youth filmmakers because they are the ones that are going to take the film industry into the future. It's not about going back to what industry used to be like, but we are challenging those young people to take us to the next level. So we invested there and we're seeing the results today.
I'm so excited about it.
So some TV industry, executive producer of some of the most successful TV programs that we've had. What is your vision for your South African entertainment industry?
My vision, Kuli, is very simple. I really want to see the day that we have a film and television industry that is inclusive. We all have a story to tell. We all deserve an opportunity to tell that story. It's not only a certain sector of our population that has a right to do that. I want to see as a film industry that is sustainable. Because, as I said earlier, we're living our passion, but at the same time, we've got to put food on our children's table. And this economy can benefit greatly by taking seriously the film and television industry because we've got a lot to contribute.
Absolutely.
I've attended so many South African film and television awards ceremonies, from small venue to bigger venue to bigger venue. And so we're looking forward from the 22nd to the 24th in Sun City.
Absolutely.
And I kind of have two questions, right? I mean, what can be expected from the SAFTAs themselves, but also, you know, what does it take to put that kind of production together and sourcing all of your nominees across the industry? It's quite a feat.
You know, it's a year-long project from one SAFTA to the next. That is the first thing to say. But also, it's a project that takes a lot of sleepless nights from a whole lot of people, and I think we're lucky at the NFEF. We really have a small team, but a team that is very passionate about the work that they do, and that shows really in the results and the output in the way that we serve the film industry. But this year we're particularly excited about the partnerships that we're having, excited about the partnership with the Northwest Province, because we've always said the awards can't just be about dressing up and looking pretty, but we want to develop the film industry. And we also want to go beyond Gauteng and Western Cape and KZN, and those are the typical areas where development is there. We're shipping the film industry to the Northwest. So there's a lot of work that we are doing behind the scenes in the Northwest to make sure that we leave the Northwest film industry far better.
And the shift in categories as well. You've changed up the categories.
Yes, besides the fact that we were now chasing 100 categories, and we therefore had to do something because we were running out of time when we wanted to pitch to broadcasters. But beyond that, I think we're dynamic. We want to move with the times, and the changes that we make are changes made in consultation with industry. So after every awards show, we go back to industry and review where's the industry act, what's relevant, what's not relevant, where are the new areas of opportunity, who are the new entrances in terms of genres that need to be recognized, and we move with the times in that way. So we're dynamic like that.
Well, all the best for the SAFTAs this year. I think it's going to be incredible. We'll all be there. Zamam Gosi, everybody. Thank you. You can catch the SAFTAs on SABC 2 at 7:30. Make sure you watch on the 24th of March. We'll be right back. right, let's get straight into it. Trending SA on SABC3. This is our final segment as we wrap things up. Let's check what's up on WhatsApp, Siskuli.
This one is for the ladies tonight. Has your man tried to leave your relationship before you say it's over? Before you say it's over? Well, check out what this lady did on this video that's been circulating all over the media streets. You are in Dombi. It's Mindy.
So what you want to talk about?
I can't do this no more.
Okay, you need a moment?
Nah, I can't do this no more. I gotta get away from you.
Okay, you want to take your little nap?
No,
What are you trying to say, Carrie?
I can't do this no more. I don't want to be with you. You and me are over.
You and me will never be over. You hear me? You my man. Until death do us part.
You're not married.
You my what?
I'm your man.
Until when?
Until death do us part.
Okay. You look cute. You wanna go get something to eat?
Yeah.
Alright, give me your wallet so we can go get something to eat. Okay. I love your sexy legs. You love me? Do you love me, my cookie?
I love you.
Okay, I love you too. Let's go get something to eat.
And the sad thing is that men don't report this abuse, which happens all the time.
That is totally abuse.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up on WhatsApp? That was What's Up on WhatsApp. Basically, guys, we don't condone violence, and you know, whether it's male or female, just be nice to each other, love each other.
Yeah, and when you want to leave, just be careful. Make sure you have an exit plan because people can be incredibly.
Yeah, just when you leave, I told you yesterday, you know, all is well with my soul. Just throw that in there, you'll be fine.
All is well with my soul.
All is well with my soul.
Well, let me tell you, all is well with our souls tonight.
God bless you.
Listen,
God bless you.
Yeah, we're gonna see you guys tomorrow.
How?
like Sizwe,
What?
Wololo, 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 Wabuketsen, Awazulale, Lale, Ilalilale, Wabuketsen, Awazulale.
I don't know.
Bye, you guys. We're back on your screens on Monday night at 9:30. Bye-bye.
Come here.